Hey guys, good morning. We are doing some fun stuff today. Melissa has to go to the doctor to get her ear cut off.
No, well, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
So did you guys saw the movie where Melissa...
A movie?
Video, whatever. I mean, I just woke up. I haven't had my, home movie. Melissa went out with her friend and they got their ears pierced and they were so cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
So I got a tragus piercing, which I used to have a long time ago, but on the other side, and I just really wanted it, and so I've had it now for like, I don't know, I'll have to check the date of that video. It's been like at least 6 months. And what?
No, it's good.
You don't think it's been 6 months?
Yeah, but maybe. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna check it now. If you guys know,
look at this.
off the top of your head, let me know. Hey!
Oh my God, you little ham.
She is such a ham. So anyway, I got it about 6 months ago, and the last couple weeks especially, but like it's been like probably even longer than that. But if you want to show them real close.
Yeah, so.
It's like, has like a scar, like a little thing. It's not infected.
No, you can't really see very well. Like, it's like there's like a, I don't know, a centimeter big bump that is kind of growing out of it.
Yeah, like they can see it. Like double tap the screen. It'll autofocus.
Oh, oh, it looks, oh my gosh, we gotta clean your ears. It's hard to see, this looks kind of red. But
so
it's a considerable bump. The bump's like the size of the earring.
Yeah, so I'm going to the dermatologist to have him look at it because I don't like it. And everything I was reading online basically said that they'll remove it or that there's a special cream for it. And I guess in the people that have lots of piercings world, it's very common. There's like websites that like talked about piercing issues. It's been a long time since I've had a lot of earrings. So yeah. It's just like, it's kind of like a whole new thing again. So anyway, I'm going to the doctor, getting that checked out. I also have this weird...
Oh no.
While we're talking about
what is going on right now?
I'm gonna put my coffee down. When we were in Great Wolf Lodge, after we left, I started noticing this, like this little spot on my arm. Can you see it, babe?
Yeah.
It's like red, right?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah.
But it's like, red and it's like itchy.
It's inflamed.
Like, and I got it like after we went to Great Wolf Lodge, so I don't know if it's like I'm just allergic to chlorine or like whatever. Which one's my coffee and which one's yours?
Mine's one with like here. It's super easy to tell. That one's a little bit darker. That one's lighter. Okay. Mine has way more cream.
Okay. So anyway, since I'm going to the dermatologist, I'm gonna have them look at that as well because, you know, why not? I'm already there. But I hope that they can fix this because I don't want to take out my earring. I really love it and I want to keep it, but I don't want to have a problem.
Help her with her shoes, Mom.
You need help?
She does. And also, we'll hit this in a minute. This is like one of Melissa's favorite decorations. She's had I think since I met her, it was like a countdown to Halloween. And we're decorating for Halloween already, right, honey?
Yes. You can show them the stuff I did yesterday if you want.
Okay, so, I don't mind telling you guys. So I'm 39, right? Let me see if I can fix this camera. So I'm 39, and last night I had my first Dungeons and Dragons thing, and it was actually pretty fun. Is that the technical term? It's just Dungeons and Dragons. They're like, so 4 of my buddies came over, and I read the adventure, and I was the dungeon master because I like telling stories, and it was pretty fun. They ended up getting a couple skeletons or something. They killed some skeletons and some orcs. But it was fun. So the funny thing about that is Melissa had just decorated for Halloween, so they came in and there was like all these like skulls and it smelled like Halloween, which was, I mean, fine, but it's all decorated. Like, so Melissa had that, whoa, honey, trying to make a video here. They had like the poison, consume at your own risk, and a bunch of these things here, witching hour, and this little spell book that shakes and is spooky. And Melissa had this centerpiece that she had made. So the guys were like, wow, your wife's really into Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, no.
Absolutely not.
No. She was like, when do I come in and cast my spells? So I was like,
oh, I know, I want to come in like
stay away,
can
Mimi.
I be like the princess or something?
No, she just likes to tease me a lot, but it was fun, whatever. It's just like any other game. It was telling a story, and it's just more complicated than games Melissa likes. Like, she'll play Settlers of Catan or something. No, but she doesn't want to do like dexterity checks and perception checks and pick locks and sneak around and that kind of stuff. So now they're looking at the spell book. Oh,
it shakes and it lights up. I love that she loves it.
Well, she's big
show
on...
Show Daddy the phone. Go show Daddy the phone.
You want to show everybody the phone we got?
Do you remember this one? This one, show Daddy.
Come with me to the grave.
No, she actually likes the book. Now the book's okay. I gotta push the button again.
The problem is the book weighs like 3 ounces. It's like the lightest little book.
Hold it. Oh, you love it.
It vibrates. It's funny. All right, are we ready to go?
I'm ready. We gotta go right now. You gotta put the book back. I know you love it. We'll play with it later, okay? So we're getting ready to go. Jeff's just bringing in the trash cans, but I did something really funny, and I kind of love it because it reminded me of when I was a little kid. I made a little bit extra coffee, so I have my regular cup, and then I have like a little tiny side cup, like a little sidecar coffee. It's kind of like when you go to a diner and get a milkshake, and they give you the extra on the side. I'm into it this morning. We're also filming on our brand new camera, so if you guys see me looking to the side, it's because I'm trying to get used to the new display. Like the display on this camera is to the side instead of above. We're trying to figure out if we like it or not. It's a bigger camera than we're normally used to vlogging with, so bear with us as we figure it out. Buttercup thinks she's coming with us. Hey, what are you doing? She's like, where are you going? Can I come?
Go. Oh.
You're gonna have to come carry her. Oh my gosh, she's driving us all.
All right. Let's go, big girl.
Bye, Buttercup.
I'm sure you guys have seen by now that most of the collect's already done. And she was just at TJ Maxx. How'd it go, honey?
Good. They didn't have any of the Halloween stuff I was looking for, but they had these pasta bowls, which I think people want, so I got them to trade for hopefully the things that I want.
Oh, good. All right, now we're heading over to the doctor.
So I just got to the doctor's office. Jeff, I think, is gonna stay in the car. What are you gonna do?
Melissa suggested I go to CVS and see if they have clearance candy for Halloween.
Because I got a tip off from an employee last time I was shopping there that they're renovating the drugstore by this place, and that she said they're gonna be closing out all the candy, and we like to give out full-size candy bars to trick-or-treaters, so the cheaper we can get them, the better. So that would be awesome if he goes to go look, so. And I'll go in. He doesn't need to come in with me. But I will update you guys as soon as I get out and let you know what they said about all my skin issues. Oh, that's gross. I know. Oh, and our baby's getting over a cold. I don't know if you guys could tell.
Yeah, she was up. I keep... Oh, yeah. Also, I want some credit for this.
Okay. All right, cred.
I mean, not really the credit, but like I've been taking her usually like 1:30 to 2:30, somewhere like that. I'll take her. We have a stand-up shower with this glass door, so I'll just like put it on full hot and turn it to the side and stand halfway in the shower holding her so she can breathe that in and kind of as a humidifier.
Because she's been croupy. He didn't say that, but because she's had like a croupy cough. Yeah.
That's big. These guys know.
But he's a good dad, so he's been taking her in there to get the steam in her lungs, which has helped her a lot. And then she's been on cold medicine the last couple nights.
I'll wait till she doesn't cough for like 5 minutes. And then when she does cough, it'll be a lot less harsh, I guess.
Yeah. You're also supposed to take them like into the outside if it's cold. You're supposed to go like hot to cold or something. I don't know if you guys know. Let us know in the comments. If I remember what the doctor said was like steam, and then if you go outside and it's cold, which sounds weird, but like that's supposed to help their lungs. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going in. I'm late. All right, guys. So I just came out of my appointment, and it didn't go exactly how I expected it to go. So basically I showed her my ear, and I showed her, like, told her my concerns and everything. And the doctor, she ended up giving me a cortisoid. Zoinks. She gave me a, cortisoid, right? Is that how you say it?
Cortisone.
Cortisoid. I have no idea.
Scooby.
I know. So she gave me a cortisone injection, and she said that it's not a keloid scar. It's not a scar. She said it's like an overgrowth of skin that can happen when you get piercings. And she said that she actually had it on her nose. So the part that's kind of scary is that she said that, oh, my eyelash is being wonky. She said that if the cortisone injection and the aftercare stuff she told me about doesn't work, that I'll have to take the earring out for it to go away, and that I'll also have to have, like, I guess it's kind of like plastic surgery, because they would have to cut it out and then like stitch it up to completely remove it. And she says that they can do it, but that I could also go to like a plastic surgeon and they could do it. But she's hoping that what they did is enough to fix it. And I'm really hoping that it's enough to fix it too, because that would kind of suck. I also really don't want to take the earring out. Like, I really like the earring. I don't know if you guys remember that video or you remember me talking about it after, but I really, really, really want it. And it would suck if I just went through all that and then had to take it out. So if you guys have any tips or tricks, let me know. We also talked about some other stuff. We talked about, since I had the baby, I have like, and you guys can't tell because I'm wearing some foundation right now, but I have some, what's it called? Those little capillaries. I have broken capillaries like on my face, kind of like right here, and then like around my nose and stuff, and they really bother me. And I was asking them if that's something that they can fix. And then she kind of again was like, you know, you really have to go see like a plastic surgeon. They have like the better lasers and the better like the skin resurfacing stuff to be able to fix that. So I'm just falling apart. And apparently I need to go get a plastic surgery consult, which may not be a bad idea anyway, because I was just telling Jeff that a little bit ago about that was when I'm done breastfeeding and we're completely done having kids, that I want to get my boobs done anyway. So maybe I go do that.
How did this conversation turn?
I don't know. Just talking about if I'm going to go to the plastic surgery office to get a consult for all my face stuff, that I might as well have them look at the rest of my stuff too. It's not that much stuff. I mean, look at all my stuff. But you know, after having 5 kids and like my boobs and everything, they're kind of sad now. I could get them fixed. Oh, and also, I have that thing, what's that called? That dia something recti, where your stomach muscles are like completely shredded apart from pregnancy. So I have that, and that's actually really bad. Like my mom had a tummy tuck and they actually sewed her muscles back together. And she said that her back hurts like way less now. And she has like a mesh in there because it was like herniated. So I know I have that and eventually have to get that fixed anyway. So I don't know. I think, look at Jeff's face. Anyway, enough about that. If you guys have any experience with any of these things, leave your tips, advice, recommendations for me down in the comments below. I think it's about lunchtime now. We're gonna get some food. Do you see it? Yeah, he's like, I don't know. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I'm still getting used to this new camera. We're using, what is this one? This is the Canon M50, and it's supposed to be just like way better than the G7X we were using. But it's just weird because the configuration is different and then the screen is on the side instead of above it. So anyway, where are we going for lunch, babe?
You said you wanted to get sushi.
I hate sushi. I would never say that.
Oh, I love it. So guess how often we get it?
Well, you got like a poke bowl the other day. Isn't that kind of like sushi?
Kind of, but it was mall sushi.
Well, you didn't get sick, so that's a win.
Yeah, I guess. Chalk
My
that
favorite
up.
kind of food, I like Mexican food and Italian food and Mexican food. Did I say that already?
And food that other people cook?
Yes, I love food that other people cook. That's like my favorite kind of food. But Mexican food's probably my #1 favorite. And then probably Italian after that.
We can get Mexican on the way home.
Yay! To celebrate my, well, not celebrate, but, you know, celebrate my ear
Celebrate
thing.
all your parts?
Oh, also.
Oh, no.
One more thing I forgot to talk about while I was there. I don't have the paper somewhere around here. So I didn't tell you guys, but a couple months ago, I came to the dermatologist, and no, you know what? I think I did tell you guys, but on Instagram. And I've had a lot of biopsies done. I'm really white, as you can tell. My mom's Irish, and I just got like see-through skin from her. Yeah. So because of that, I'm at risk for a lot of things. You know, I have to worry about skin cancer and like any little mole or freckle I immediately freak out about. And I did have an abnormal biopsy. Like, how many months ago was that? 3 months ago? 4 months ago?
A little bit. So then she made me go in.
Yes.
And like, the doctor's like, everything's fine. And I was like, well, you better cut something off and check it, or my wife will say I have to go back. So they cut me up.
They did not say that.
So they cut me up in a couple places, and they're like, yeah, normal. I was like, yeah, I know.
Okay, well, he has all these little freckles and moles all over him, and I always worry. And then I hardly have any.
It's not like connect the dots and you're making a Christmas scene on my back. Like, I have a couple, but I think it's normal enough. I have freckles, Irish.
Yeah,
German.
We're both Irish, German. I'm Italian. I have a little bit of Italian. He doesn't have that. But anyway, so I had an abnormal biopsy. So technically, it's like early stage skin cancer. That's what it is. There's like 4 stages. I found out. I didn't know this, but there's a bunch of stages. So technically, it's abnormal. So, but it's like very early stage, and it's one of those things where apparently you can have them, and they don't have to always remove them. Like, there are people that have a ton of them, and they watch it because they said that if it grows,
so you mean
then
it
that's
could.
how you know.
So step one would be like abnormal. It could be. So step one is like I have skin. Step two is I have abnormal skin.
So it's
step
abnormal.
Step three is okay. It looks like it might be.
No, step three is like really bad. No. Like.
But abnormal.
Like,
okay, I don't know. We're not doctors. Full disclosure.
We're not doctors.
Melissa, especially between the two of us, she's especially not a doctor.
But I get really freaked out. So I have this spot now that they're watching. That is technically, they referred to it as precancerous, and it's like a stage 1 or whatever on like the cancer scale. And so that just freaks me out because it just looks like a little mole. And I'd show it to you guys if I could, but we're driving and it's on my hip, so I can't really do that. But it just looks like it's like not even raised or anything. It's like a little freckle mole thing, and I've had it forever, and I don't understand how. I don't know, it always keeps happening to me. I keep getting, anyway. So I'm really paranoid now. I go all the time to the dermatologist, get checked out like every 6 months, and I have a spot that they're watching, which I will likely have to have removed in the future. So that's kind of the update on that. But the paper I was talking about was actually the biopsy report from that they gave me to actually give to my actual like regular doctor, my general practitioner, just so that they also are aware of it, because my general practitioner and my dermatologist are like two completely different doctor offices and departments, so there's like no communication between them. So I got that handled. Anyway, this is it's either a really boring vlog or a really interesting vlog.
This is like the medical episode.
I know.
Like, Jeff has a tiny little skin tag on his back. Want to see it? Ugh. No.
Anyway, we're gonna have lunch now, so that sounds good.
Wow, that makes me hungry. I am now taking Melissa to one of her favorite places in the world, for sure.
A Mexican restaurant.
And they have all the chips and salsa you can eat. And Melissa always likes the joke like, when do you stop?
You don't. You
do
just
you just die?
No, I think like you just eat it. I just eat chips and salsa until I hate myself, and then I go home. That's my experience at a restaurant.
Oh, you hate yourself?
No, like I just eat chips and salsa until like you just can't eat anymore.
They run out.
Or they run out.
Limited batch. Right now it's probably pumpkin spice chips.
Everything's pumpkin spice. Jeff said that he ran into the drugstore this morning and he showed me pictures on his phone of like 8,000 things that were pumpkin spice, and I told him, why didn't you get it to do like a pumpkin spice video?
There were a lot of pumpkin spice.
If you guys want to see us do a pumpkin spice taste test of the most random things that you can find that are pumpkin spice flavor, leave a comment down below, because he didn't get any of the stuff, so he would have to go back and get it. I might just
video that one. Maybe you and the kids can eat all the pumpkin spice. I don't want to ruin it for me.
You don't like pumpkin
I kind of like it in limited quantities. I don't want to eat like 15 pumpkin spice things.
I think it's like that has to be weird, like the weird stuff. Like you saw like pumpkin spice stuff.
But there was like pumpkin spice frosted flakes.
That actually sounds like it would be really good.
But it all sounds like it'd be really good, but too much of a good thing is awesome.
I am hungry, let's go. So lunch was great, we just got home. Gemma is playing in her little play yard. She asked me, what did you ask me for? The remote? She's obsessed with anything that looks like a remote. She has a pretend cell phone, and there's the remote to the TV over there that she asked for. She saw it because we've been keeping it on this little tray. Do you guys see all of our, I should show you guys, all of our little Halloween decorations? This is kind of messy, but I put orange pillows in here, and there's a little happy Halloween sign, and there's like a little skeleton thing, and pumpkins. And then over here, we brought this inside the house. This is like a big Frankenstein guy. We brought it inside because Gemma loves it. I know that sounds really crazy. Gemma, do you like the Frankenstein guy? How does he go? He goes, roar. Roar. Gemma is obsessed, so we brought it in so she could look at it. Yeah.
Here, I'll show you. I plugged it in.
Yeah, it's her actual favorite thing. Oh, I'll let you in 1 minute. I see you. Why is it so loud?
I put the volume up.
It's super loud.
Then he gets electrocuted.
But look how excited she is. You guys.
Here we go. Ready?
But she just, look at her, she loves it. It's like, she's pretending to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, it's pretty adorable. She loves Halloween stuff, which we love because we love Halloween stuff. And you guys, Jeff got me some flowers at the grocery store.
What a sweet man. What a sweetheart.
It only is good if I say that. You can't say it yourself.
Oh, but...
He is sweet though. He got me flowers because he ran in to get eggs and bananas and came out with flowers for me. So that's really nice. Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw this too, but we added a little fall Halloween house tour here. So I added some orange up on there on my mug rack. And then I've got some like Halloween, all my Halloween little mugs and stuff over here. In case you guys didn't know, I collect like this brand of mugs and plates and stuff. And so I'm trying really hard to find all the Halloween ones because Halloween, oh my eyelash is wonky. Halloween's like my favorite. So I'm trying to collect all the Halloween mugs, and it's like a hunt because you have to go to the stores and you can't just like buy it online. You have to find it in a store, and it's only available at certain stores, and like a bajillion other people are looking for them too. So like when I went to the store this morning, there were 2 other ladies at the store when they opened also looking for the same thing. They didn't have any Halloween stuff today, but you know, we were out, so I figured I'd look. The girls are gonna be coming home from school soon. Well, Gretchen is gonna be coming home from school soon. She gets back around 2 o'clock, and then the big girls come home at 4, but Jeff has to go pick them up because we have carpool today. And then he invited his mom and dad over for dinner tonight. So I think we're gonna be barbecuing, and if it warms up enough, maybe swimming. I think he wants to talk to them about something that happened to his mom. I don't know if he mentioned it earlier, but she was at a grocery store, and the produce, like in the produce section, there's like a thing that holds the bags, and she was taking a bag down, and I guess it was like not screwed in all the way, and it fell off and landed on her foot. And then I guess it hurt so bad she like blacked out, and then there was an ambulance. It was crazy. There's an ambulance involved and like all this stuff. So Jeff wants to help them or talk to them about it, like I guess because there's like some medical bills and stuff they have to take care of. So kind of crazy though, right? Like just shopping at the grocery store, and then next minute you're like out cold on the ground. So, but your grandma's doing better now. She's doing really good, and she is still coming with us later this week. Well, actually, I don't know when this vlog is going up, so you might see this after, but we are going to CBX Live, which is in Utah. It's like a family vlogger event. We're doing a meet and greet to meet some of you guys and just kind of hanging out with some friends, some other vloggers. And yeah, Grandma gets to come with us, so that's going to be kind of fun. So if you guys are a fan of Grandma Weiss and you go to CBX, you'll get to meet her too. Somebody just got home from school. What do you think we're doing, little miss?
Baking a cake.
We're going to bake a cake?
Yeah.
Well, we found out kind of last minute that Grandma and Grandpa are coming over for dinner. You want cake? So Gretchen is going to help me make boop, 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 boop. We're gonna make a boxed cake mix. So we're gonna make triple chocolate fudge. And then we have some coconut pecan frosting.
So, let's get started.
Oh, you little YouTuber. So let's begin. Let me get the stuff out and we'll get ready for it, okay?
Gretchen can. So, I'm really excited to make this cake. And I'm so excited that Grandma and Grandpa are coming over. And you want to know why I'm really, really excited? Because Grandpa, he's like so funny. Mostly like every time when he comes here, he like brings us a pineapple. That's hilarious.
Did you say every time he comes he brings a pineapple?
Yeah, mostly, Mom.
I have never seen him bring a pineapple. What are you talking about?
Yeah, when Grandma's here.
Oh, when Grandma's here, like when she's babysitting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, because Mom and Dad go on trips a lot because we're YouTubers, you know? We're YouTubing right now.
So we travel a lot for work?
Yeah. Yeah! Gemma. You're so funny, Gemma. Yeah!
Okay, so it's cake baking time, and I wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on making a boxed cake mix taste a lot better. If you have never done this before, I highly recommend it, but basically you add 1 more egg than the recipe calls for, and then instead of oil, because it usually calls for like a ½ cup of oil, use butter, and then you can double it if you want, like double the amount, but then I just add a little bit less water if I double it. But if you do that, oh, and then I add in a little bit of vanilla, it makes it taste like a bakery cake instead of a box cake. So I'm gonna make this with Gretchen real quick and get it in the oven, and then we'll see after dinner what people think it tastes like if they like it or not. I hope they do. I think they should. We've made other cakes like similarly to this before, just never like this specific one. This is like triple chocolate fudge something. So anyway, we'll see how it turns out. And they're in the oven. Some other kids are home from school now, and there's a cake.
Yay! There's a cake.
It's not the prettiest cake, but it's a cake.
So what she was icing cake, what said, you missed the spot, you missed the spot. Yeah, it's true.
Whoa, that was an annoying noise.
That was.
Mrs.
You know
Butt
what? It's
and
gonna be
another-
delicious all over. Nobody cares. It's
be
still gonna
gorgeous.
taste good.
Not like my taste buds are gonna say you missed this one right there. You missed.
Don't eat that's frosting. Don't eat it.
Oh, Dad, time for Dad to take me to gymnastics.
All right, somebody's dressed for the gym.
Goodbye.
All right. Gabrielle wore a headband today.
I feel like I look glorious.
I also,
Let us know what you think of Gabrielle's headband in the comments.
I also wear a headband.
You wore a headband today?
No.
You, well, you might have not had so many fuzzies if you did, because look at this. You're queen. You are queen of the fuzzies. So we just finished grilling. My dad and Gretchen are talking about going to outer space or something. Talking about launch chairs or I don't know. What are you guys talking about right now?
We're on our way to Mars.
They're going to Mars. We might go swimming. It is 75 degrees, which is a little chilly, but I think we might go swimming tonight. So dinner's over, and now we're having cake, and somebody isn't excited at all. I should just throw the cake in the garbage? No. Want some? Are you excited about cake?
Maybe I.
What are you eating? Toast? Toasted bun?
I'm eating right now cake.
All right, well, let me cut it. This is what it looks like after it's finished. I think it's not that bad. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I mean, it could be better, but like, you know, I'm an amateur. I did watch Great British Baking Show last night.
Plus, there's chocolate. There's chocolate.
There's chocolate on, so it has chocolate filling on the inside and then like coconut one on the outside, and it's like double, or no, triple fudge. It's coconut pecan.
From
It's not from Target.
It's
It's from Safeway. Get it straight. All right, guys, my parents are gone. I'm gonna take this one up to bed now. The other girls are already up, but I gotta show you something. You're not gonna believe what I am about to show you. Exclusive content here, and it is absolute insanity. So if you're familiar with this scenario, you need to let me know in the comments below. That's how I'll know if you watched all the way to the end. But check this out. I needed some toilet paper, and somebody had the nerve to put it backwards. Like, come on. So in the comments below, you have to let me know if you drop it over the front of the roll like a normal person, or if you do it backwards. Now, true, we don't have a cat, or I'm sure there's excuses, which you'll let me know in the comments, but let me know if you're a monster or if you roll it over the front. But that's it for now. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And Gemma's gonna go up to bed. Bye-bye. Go night-night. Night-night. Say bye. Bye.